Have you ever wondered why it looks like some people are just enjoying their life? Enjoying their life. And you're like, I just leave for a vacation so I can enjoy my life for 1 week every couple of months. How can you change that? This episode is for you. I'm Dr. Latifat. I'm a GI doc and also the founder of Money Fit MD, which is a platform where we teach women physicians how to live the rich life they're born to live, how to stop the hustle, the suffering, the over worrying about money, and build wealth in a way that helps them enjoy their life. That's what we do. This has been my philosophy forever. About 8 years ago, I knew zero about money, knew nothing about money. All I knew was that I did not want to burn out with medicine. I knew that I did not want to look back at my life in regret. I did not want to look back at the end of my life and realize that I don't even know my kids. And so I had to change my life. I had to change the moves that I was making. And it started by changing how I looked at my finances, how I spent, how I invested, how I made decisions. And the return on that work has been phenomenal. My life is still not perfect. Your life is never going to be perfect, but I'm living my rich life, and I've lived my rich life at every net worth. And my job is to teach women physicians how to live their rich life at every net worth and grow their net worth as well. I want you to have more money. I want you to earn money because I believe that money in the hands of women is a good thing. So I was speaking with one of our physicians recently, one of our money school members, and I gave her an assignment that I challenged her on. And that's what stimulated this episode. So amazing physician, badass, works hard, senior leadership position, works in the hospital, does great work, save lives for breakfast, pretty much. Also, does a lot of the finances of the family. She's a CEO of her finance. She has short-term rental. She's crossed 7 figures net worth. She's spending her time, part of her time, doing the things that she wants to do, with spending time with family. So on paper, she has a rich life, right? And one thing that I noticed with her was that we were talking, because we meet every Thursday instead of the money school for women physicians, our year-long membership program where women come in. It's like a school. You learn the skill sets of money, wealth, and richness that I wish we had been taught in medical school. If you're interested in learning more, I will put a link down here so that you can schedule your free consultation with a member of our team. You have to be a woman physician, and we'll see if it's a right fit for you or not. We're there to serve. If it's not, you're still going to benefit from the call, but also we'll make sure we're pointing in the right direction. So for her, what I said to her was, I don't think you're enjoying your life enough. And and she stopped in her tracks. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I remember when all of this were things that you dreamed of. And now we're seeing it, but you're not enjoying it. One of the things I like to do is I like to find the origin of words. And when I break down enjoying, I think of finding joy in. So how can you live the uncommon life of not chasing. Yes, you are accomplishing, but it's a different energy from chasing. If you're chasing so that the next thing will give you joy, and then the next thing will give you joy, and the next thing will give you joy, then it becomes more like a dopamine hit as opposed to like just enjoying and having joy. So this episode is to share 5 things that is going to help you with enjoying your life to the next degree. And if you're like, Latifat, but I'm so grateful, my life is good, I want you to turn up the volume of enjoying, because listen, what's the point of living all this life if you're not going to enjoy, find deliciousness and the richness? I think about richness as joy, like finding the joy in the everyday, letting your money align with the things that gives you joy. Because the way that people talk about budget. I don't do budgeting in the typical frame of it. I think more about my spending plan, intentional spending, telling my money where to go. I think about spending more on things that bring joy and cutting down and being like cut down, like slash out things that don't, because my money should be working for me and not like working for those people, other people, right? So if you know how to do that, if you learn how to do that, and if you listen to what I'm sharing today, it's going to show you the things that you can turn up the volume on so that you can enjoy more richness in your life. So number one thing that I want to ask you is like, what are you currently and already spending on that you are not slowing down to see and be intentional about their presence in your life? So I'll give you an example. Like, I'm a Costco lover. I will go to Costco every day if you let me, but I don't let myself. Costco, y'all, I mean, Costco is just like, can be a money pit if you let it, right? I love Costco. I enjoy Costco. I mean, it's like going to Disneyland, honestly. Some people go to Disney, we go to Costco. And I'm just joking, but you get my point. But it is so easy to turn Costco into a habit that you can just go there and just like buy. And you can never go to Costco and spend less than like $200 or $300. You will spend more than that because everything at Costco looks like a great idea. However, there are times when, you know, we have more than one refrigerator, and we could have a refrigerator that has like a bunch of stuff in it. What I do every year is we eat the refrigerator down, meaning that we just decide we're not going to go grocery shopping. We just look for what we have and we make something with it, and then we supplement with buying things. So it could be buying veggies, buying fruits, buying other ingredients that we need, but we have to see what we have and then do something with it. And what I find is that many times we're not conscious of what we're already spending on. Maybe it's like the jacket you already bought. Maybe you already have like a refrigerator stocked with food. Maybe you're already paying for electricity, but you're not consciously focusing on the fact that you spend on that. Like, I did that. Like, I have moments where I just sit down and I'm like, I'm so glad I have electricity. Such awesomeness that my money pays for my electricity so that I can see at night and read at night and turn on the flip and not have to think about the fact that there may be light coming from that source or not, right? So like, what is your money already doing? Maybe it's your car that you're driving. And this goes beyond gratitude. Gratitude is the foundation, but I want you to turn it up by like finding joy in it. Like, it doesn't matter what car you drive. Can you enjoy the fact that you're driving that car and like blast music? Like, it doesn't matter. It may not be a BMW, but can you just like enjoy the crap out of the car that you drive? Like, what are you already spending on that you need to increase the volume of your enjoyment on? That's number one. Number two is the work you already do and the impact that you are already making. Right? So many times we're like, yeah, we look at the light at the end of the tunnel. We look at the thing that we don't have. Like, yes, I've accomplished this, but there's all that I haven't accomplished. And when I do, I'm going to feel so much better. I'm going to like finally be able to sit down and enjoy. You will not if you don't enjoy this one. Again, enjoying it does not mean you cannot grow. You will grow. You want to grow. But at the same time, are you enjoying so that you can have richness in every season? So what impact are you making already? Are you even slowing down to see that the patients you're taking care of, maybe you saving lives every day? There are times when I literally let myself sit down and think, this patient that I just took out polyps from is potential cancer that could have happened 7 years from now. Because of the work my team and I just did today, this family doesn't have to stress out about cancer and the uncertainty of cancer in 7 years. Like, that's impacts. Like, one life matters. That's one child that may end up now being older before they lose a parent, right? So much amazingness from the work we're doing. Like, when I think about Money Fit MD and the messages we get from you guys, from people that are listening, when they message me on Instagram or leave a review on the podcast or leave a comment here and tell us like how this thing, like what they're taking away and how what we're sharing is helping them. Like, I find joy. I don't need it. I choose to find joy in it because my impact isn't sweeter when we've reached 200,000 people, 50,000 people. It can just be just as rich right now because we're doing great work. Doesn't mean we're going to quit and not do the work of getting to 50,000 people. We will, but we can enjoy this and go like, this person is spending their attention with us because they know that when they do, their lives get better, their lives get richer, they feel better, they're more empowered, they can create more money, they can go run through the wall and invest, whatever, like whatever. You get my point. So like, what work are you already doing, an impact that you're not even like finding joy in, but you just need to like be conscious of the fact that you're already doing that. Like, you're a trauma surgeon. The work you do is not still. The work you do is like amazing. You're a pediatrician. The kids you take care of is a chronic illness that you prevented in the future. The kid you love is one more kid that gets to be enough and not be empty. Like, there's room for money, but there are some things that money may not do. Like, that is what we're talking about here. What you're doing right now, the work can impact you. If you don't give yourself the gift of being aware of it and enjoying it, you're not going to, when you get to the destination you think is going to help you get there. The number 3 thing is the people that currently love you. This is all part of richness. There's room for money. There's room for other things. You know, I teach something called the Arms of Wealth in the money school, and money is part of it, but there's relationship, there's rest, there is the giving. There's so many other parts of like building our wealth that we don't necessarily talk about, but it's so, so important. Otherwise, you're going to get all the money in the world and still not feel what wealth is supposed to feel like. And part of that is the love that, you know, you feel in your heart from other people. That may be your significant other, that may be your kids, that may be from me, that may be from your friends. Like, are you enjoying being loved? Are you enjoying being the recipient of love? Because I'm 100% certain that there are people in this world that love you, but you're just not focusing on right this moment. Number 4 is the progress you're already making. This is a big one, y'all, because, you know, as a high performing woman physician, you're such a blazing, you know, I literally had one of the amazing women in my money school who, you know, joined us a couple months ago, and now she's invested in, I think, her first or second syndication. She knows where her money's going. Her face is different. She now has like estate planning is taken care of, disability is taken care of, her debt has a plan. She knows, understands lingo she didn't understand months ago. And I remember, you know, we're talking recently in the school on a Thursday, on a regular Thursday call, and she was like, okay, I've done that and I'm about to focus on the next thing. And I was like, why don't we just come back right now and just sit down with everything you've done? The progress, all the progress. She's like, yeah, I know, I've done great. And I was like, no, I don't want you to gloss over it, because if you gloss over, you may start to make the mistake of thinking that you are the same person you were 5 months ago when you're not. And the version of you today is going to be able to carry more weights, heavier weights than the version of you that started 5 months ago. And she's like, you're right. Damn well I am. I am, right? So are you enjoying the progress? Like, I look at what we've done in Money Fit MD. At the beginning of this year, we decided that we're going to be doing our challenges. And it's a challenge where we get to spend time together, virtual, specifically for, it's great and perfect for people that are feeling stuck, feeling like they're in a rut, feeling overwhelmed with their finances. And in 3 days, they get to make moves. It's crazy the kind of like testimonials and feedback we've gotten from people. It is $97 to join us for this challenge, and we intentionally are charging for it. I need to make a video on like why I'm charging for it. Not because I need to justify, but because I want you guys to learn the psychology behind it. But anyways, we charge for that, and it's been amazing. It's been amazing. And we also have a VIP option where you can get a bonus hour of group coaching, transformative, just crazy amazing. And when I think about this stuff that we've done, I look at January when we had the idea. And since then, we've done about 4 challenges. We're about to do our 5th one. It's crazy how much work it takes, how much to like, what do I want people to get out of this? How do I make sure it is not overwhelming? How do I strip it down to the most important, most critical, most potent thing that I want them to know? The ingredients that literally, if someone comes and all they do is join us for those 3 days, they can literally be like someone else had another 3 days. What is that information? Dialing that down takes work, takes coordinating with my team, doing the landing page, the emails, the Facebook, and all that. But we've done that 5 times, right? And I can sit down and talk about the things that we haven't accomplished, like the goals we have that we maybe did not hit. But I will sit down here and instead celebrate the progress that we've made. And we do the same thing in our finances where you're like, well, my debt is not gone, but what progress have you made? I haven't hit my second 7 figure yet, but you hit your first 7 figure in 5 years. Like, we're going to celebrate the crap out of that. So what are you not enjoying about the progress that you've made? And then the last one, but not the least, and you can think about this as a bonus, which kind of is an extension of what I shared earlier, of one of the points I made earlier. But are you enjoying the person that you currently are? Are you enjoying the person that you already are? Are you enjoying the fact that you're amazing, that you're a badass, that you can ask for help, that you're putting your brain in your family's finance, that you're the CEO of your finance, that you're a badass doctor, that you are value, that someone like you decided when they were younger that they wanted to become a doctor, and most people quit, but you did not, and you did it, and you did that. Are you enjoying the fact that you parent, you doctor, you business, you are a daughter, you're a sibling? Are you enjoying just how badass you are? Like, I've even looked in the mirror recently and gone, dang, girl, I'm pretty good. I want you to do that. I want you to do that. Are you enjoying that? Sometimes I need to stop myself and do, because we're so focused on our next thing that we're not even enjoying what is. And that literally is robbing us of some of the richness that we could be enjoying right now. So take this episode as a gift that I have for you and let me know, what are you going to enjoy more of? If you haven't left us a comment yet on YouTube, I want you to do that right now. If you've learned anything from this episode, I want you to copy the link, whether it's from the podcast or the YouTube, and go share it. Text it with someone else that you think could slow down and enjoy their life a little bit. I hope this has been of value. I love you guys. I'm grateful for you. I'm enjoying the fact that you're listening to me. All of you guys, all thousands of you guys that are in my world. I appreciate you so much. I'm glad you exist in the world. Make sure you subscribe, follow, so that you don't miss out any of the amazingness that we're sharing here. Thank you. I love you. I appreciate you. And I hope this has been helpful for you. Goodbye.